Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiki LaFleur and I'm going to show you guys how I do my brows like the pros. So stay tuned. Alright, so I know mostly everyone is used to taking a spoolie, brushing your brows. Well, at least you should brush your brows. Then taking either a pomade like this from Anastasia or a brow pencil, micro pencil, any type of pencil, and just using either one of these. Not necessarily both, but choosing one and thinking that your brows are going to come out like the pros. Unfortunately, no. You need all of this. Yep, I said it. All of this, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it the right way so your brows come out perfectly every single time. So the first thing I like to do is brush through my brows. I want to make sure that I have the shape template somewhat available. It makes it so much easier. Then I'm going to take the angle part of the Anastasia dual-ended brush and I'm going to dip that into the pomade. I like to use the creams first. Sometimes there are different variations on when I would do my brows, but this one I choose to use the cream first, and because I'm using a powder afterwards, it's going to help it to stick. So what I'm doing now is just pressing that into the lid just so that I get a point. Now what I'm going to do is just gently guide the pomade up into the middle of the brow, and I'm taking my time to use this as a guide. I'm not pressing the pomade in so much that it's a deep dark color. This is in dark brown, so I'm allowing my hand to gently glide over just to give me the look and feel that I'm going for, and it makes it so much easier to do this when you start off light. Going heavy can lead to complications and just make a mess of things. So if I was you, go light. Doing the same thing on the other side, and what you didn't see me do was take the brown pomade all the way to the end of the tip. I am mostly focusing on the inner parts of the brow, getting that really shaped, because I feel like when I do it this way, I'm able to match my brows a little bit better. I'm not worrying about the tail at the end as much. I really am just trying to make sure my brows look more like twins and less like sisters, okay? Now I'm going to take the brow pomade and just put that at the tail end. It makes it so much easier to even find a tail once you do it this way. So I'm doing it on the other side, and it just really helps to guide the foundation of this brow look. And that's why we are working with so many products, and you start with the lightest color. And I like to start with the lightest color and then work and deepen it. So now I'm going in with Smashbox. This is such a great product. I love it so much. It has a point, as you can see, and I use this to create brow strokes but also deepen the tail end of my brows. As you can see, this makes it so easy to apply, and I really take my time here. I am going from deep dark gradient effect towards the inner parts of the brow. I'm not going towards the front at all. This is to really give me a defined ombre brow. And I really like to take my time and go over the brow a few times. It just makes it so much easier to get the most product without building up more product than absolutely necessary. You really get the most out of the product that way. So again, I am doing my other brow. Makes life so much easier. And I'm really just at a point where I'm growing my brows. So if it looks like there's extra hair, you know, underneath, and I'm not really like, that's because I'm growing my brows. Like, I like the bushy look. It took me about 2 years to get this bushy look, and all that hair is mine, ladies, okay? Every last bit of it, and I bust my butt. So I like to define my brows, even though it might be a little bit here underneath the brow bone. I like it bushy. What can I say? I work hard for this bush. So yeah, I would recommend you take your time. If you don't have time to do this, use your one pencil, your one pomade, and keep it moving. But when you really want to glam your look up and add some definition to your look, this is going to be that secret tip that people are like, how did you get your brows like that? Okay? Trust me. I feel like your look is so put together because you paid attention to all the details that people are mesmerized by your look. I don't know. It's a difference. It's a difference in between. I'm telling you. All right, enough talking. So now I'm going in with the micro pencil, and I'm creating short hairs in the front. This is, I believe, in a mauve color, so it's pretty light. It's just giving me a shadow, and that's what I like in the parts of the brow. It's just a shadow. I don't want it to look stark and deep in color. I really need it to be gradual. So now I'm going in with a brow gel, which, as you can see, it's a lighter color. It's definitely for more redheads and things like that, but I like to use those lighter colors on the inner parts of the brow. It gives it opportunity to melt in with that brow pencil, and it also wets the hair without being too overly dark, because I do like the color in the front, and I just feel like it balances everything out. Plus, if you feel like you've overdone your brows, put too much dark color on the inner parts, I would use that definitely to add and lighten it up. So that's one of my tricks, to lighten up this area, but not so much that I feel like I'm screwing everything up, but enough to keep that gradient look and still look put together. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. There are many other ways to create your brows. This is one of them. I hope you stay tuned. Like, thumbs up, subscribe. Bye.